No letting go, no holding back. My 2 cents per class with TU-LOX'S, the 876 rebel. Make it fly now.
Mix up, we none of the mix up. We fix up the thing them when them want fix up. Like who I tell lie, who I get them mixed up. And I'm not the person I don't get it twisted up.
Welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and as usual today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except finger printing. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888. And to support the merchandise further, you can simply log on to the website www.rebel13.net. And remember, we ship worldwide. Also brought to you by SIXTIETH Inc. for the finest and best in a graphic designing. Check them out on Instagram, SIXTIETH Inc. Also brought to you by
Kaizen Oils. Some of their oils include Meadowgrass for itch, Rosy for beard and scalp hair growth, and Wildfire for natural lubrication. Each part of making Kaizen oil products are done by hand, from planting to bottling. Kaizen_oils. Check them out on Instagram.
Still a reminder them, check out Curly Locks book, Planet Earth, available on all digital platform, available in Jamaica, JamaicaDeals.com. Alright my people, if this voice sounds familiar, it's because it's Alex TOK and The Rods featuring Mocha Generation. Now with this solo effort, Alex approved why TOK went on to become one of the greatest group in a dancehall history. I love that song, people. A feel good feeling. That disco thing where the man them go back find normal. The video clean, the woman them hot. The party scene, the vibes, yo, this no normal. I want to also know, say Alex have an upcoming album called Next Levolution. I want to go check out that. I want to also remember to check out Alex Vivo. The link in the description. That one and a normal, we have to call Big Win. Big Win. What you say about that one here with Alex and the Rice? I don't know what you need to call me for. Cause everybody knows say that one you're ready now. Alright, now before I go and show you, I normally do the thing, see? Any little thing where I go on before that, I kind of touch upon it, see? Now what I'm going to touch upon this week is a video I post on my Instagram, see? But that little boy, right? Man out of control. Now when I post the video, I made this caption. This is the ultimate result that happens when we find every dirty behavior when them small funny. The worst part is, most people tolerate this behavior for comical purposes. Only do it to mask their mediocre existence. The youths no longer seem to be the future. It's every fool for themselves. Hashtag sad. Worst part is, he selectively recognizes that he's a child. If the future is gonna be represented by this mentality, with doom.
Right. You got some manners. Don't talk to me so loudly. Don't talk to me.
Don't touch me.
Talk me more right now. Be quiet. You're not no man.
That's why no man no wants you.
Be quiet. Be quiet. I'm
not like you.
You take it out of me.
You only one no.
Be quiet.
Get up.
Put your head under this. No, that cheetah is that get Satan.
No, Satan not like. Shut up. My mouth.
down in
Yeah,
the
dog.
class.
Yeah, dog.
And don't let me put you outside. Careful.
No, you can't put me outside because me a dog.
I am.
Man. Think like this tiny.
Don't laugh. It's not funny. Alright, calm down.
I'm hearing you buy some over my class.
You cannot play that thing in my mouth.
You know,
First of all, me have to say, Jano, big up every teacher. I one of the hardest job in the world right now. Because the level of tolerance that a teacher have, trust me couldn't do it. A lot of people don't know how hard it is to be a teacher in the world, especially in Jamaica, where people blatantly teach them picnic for disregard education, disregard authority as it relates to teachers and otherwise. No teacher enough to touch you, no teacher enough to say this, no teacher enough to say that. No Ray, as a teacher, say something to no picnic in the school, ready for fight. No community now raise no youth again. That's one of the major reason why Jamaica they in that direction where they know. Reach a point where it's fully done and it's cool. People actually like it. People actually proud now to put Duns on them name. And that's where we reach and see. Enough people used to say that done something like a style. It is not. Look on it. Which part is a little youth you get them attitude there from? Now the same society around him and tell him say it's okay to be done. You don't have to learn nothing at school. You can go to this teacher, you can do what you want to do. Now, the original page where me get the video from have some disgusting comments. I say I never don't pay the comments, no mind, right there, so me love it. But you see after I post the video on my Instagram, you know me have a public phone where I use for do my business. That's the Rebel 13 phone. It blew up. And can I tell you, some things that some of them women here, especially, are said to me. My God, disgusting. Alright, so the first one say, yo my youth, you're fish or what? Why you post so much? You know me can't say that on YouTube. Take down that with the little boy. Notice you don't say nothing about how the woman angle the people in picnic. You're hypocrite. First of all, where the woman do wrong? I never see her abuse nobody. Matter of fact, if it was me, I'd fuck him up. Teachers are saints. Let me tell you now. Enough of them teachers, them did half it get training to deal with them picnic, them demon here. A little boy, they don't seem possessed there. None of them can't see where no picnic do wrong. You just know say one teacher handle them. You don't understand why that little boy is the way them is now? Because enough of the homes them have the same mentality, the same toxic mentality where takes my phone. Instead of understand say your picnic are part of the problem. Matter of fact, most of the time, on a picnic are the problem. Only thing you can think about is if a boy or a girl touch your picnic. Enough time we picnic them as Satan. I'm happy to that one video. You text and call me fish. So what about the little fish where you defend? There's a future fish that you know, top grunt, snapper. But I'm merely fish. Anyway, the next comment states, hey TU-LOX'S, why did you post that video with the child being manhandled by that rogue teacher? And why you only blame the youths for their action when you fully know that it's their father's fault for abandoning their responsibilities? I assume say a woman now one. Now, by just watching this video, how do you know whether this child have a father present in his life or not? You can just watch the video and know that. How you do that? How you get that skill like? Why you teach me how to do that? Alright. First, when me looking at the comment when we get the video, a lot of people blame the parents. What that mean? Mother and father. But it is a known fact that 90% of them house here, fatherless. Isn't that right? Based on even that person who just text me comment. The father them just breed the woman them and cut. Now that are the general consensus on the road. 90% of these homes are fatherless. So how is it when we see these youths acting up, and you can see them acting at them worst behavior, suddenly it's the parents' fault? It couldn't be the parents' fault. It has to be a parent, which is the mother, fault. No kill me yet. Here's why. If the man missing out of your life, either the man abandoned you or him didn't. If the man missing out of your life and he not take care of the picnic, because the man's duty, we all know men just big and wicked and we just there for breed, you know, and cut. If it was the man's fault and him breed and him cut and him gone already, a disgusting behavior like this cannot be the parents' fault. Parents with an S. It is the fault of a parent. That's the parent that the child has been abandoned and left with. So that would have only left the mother. But guess what? We're not going to celebrate Mother's Day. It's great. The mothers like to be mothers when the children turn out to lawyers, to doctors, successful. That is when the mothers celebrate and them feel nice. But when the same single mother fail miserably at parenting, a lot of single mothers fight it, big up them one day, and then figure a way out. See? The mothers get the mother songs and the Mother's Day gifts and the love constantly, but they are never reprimanded whenever them produce any result like this. Everybody deflect. Oh, the father fault, all of a sudden it cannot be the father fault because the father is nowhere to be found. Whenever the child is doing bad, you have to bring in back the father. Any negative what the youth do or go through in them entire life, automatically now once it's negative, that's where you remember the father. Because that's the way fathers have been branded. When the youth turn liar and doctor and all of the successful thing, then the mother them can just dust off themselves. And even the youth them brainwash and go up go give them big speech. And even if them father in them life, they're not trained to give them father any kind of accolades because the father supposed to do him do. Any form of success that the youth they get, give thanks to my mom. Victory speech, big up mommy. But if that same child who made up his own mind or her own mind not to succeed, then pine finger and say, oh, I was fatherless, so I'm going in the wrong direction. That is why we have such a hard time telling the women the truth. And that is why they have such a hard time swallowing this pill of truth that we are trying to give them. Because all them life they have been praised. So whenever them faced with the truth, faced with failure, them not deal with it well. The gunman, the murderer, the rapist, the this, the that, but the same woman them are raised. Whenever the child turn out to that, it is because they never had a father. But the world tell that child to thank the mother every chance where them get. Thank your mother. Thank your mother. 9 months they carry you. But nobody no remember the man was slave to make sure you stay alive. So it's a partnership. The mother carry the youth, the father take care of it. So everybody play them role. So we go back to role play now. Alright now, main matter of the day. See? Now the unruly boss have a brother. Me never ever know that brother here. Now I mean, I know Popcaan have another brother and him have Squid. You know them two there. You never know about that youth. I see him all the while still, but no Papi brother. See? Long and short that youth named Jellybuds. Must be one producer or something like that, see? And he get himself in some sex tape thing. In a sex tape we know video everything to everybody. So after the sex tape come out, you don't know that's something they said. Popcaan now, unruly, the why God. You know, why for your name, why for your fish, why for your everything. Alright, now, after the video come out, all hell broke loose. Like, broke loose. Satan and the whole army come and say hell broke loose. Real hell broke loose. See? Popcaan now goes so boom and follow him brother. on Instagram. Popcaan sister, however, she begged to differ. She has said, boy, till the end, like Chucky. But if you don't understand the nature of women, nothing wrong with nothing. A woman corruption walk through. I mean, I say that with no disrespect. Women don't really have the leadership thing where they stand up for nothing. Anything or anything for women. And that's within their nature. So they have a right to be that way if they want. That is why they try to take out the masculinity out of the men them, thus eliminating the leadership quality that men have. That stand up for something there, that believe in something there. If everybody turn female, everybody are gonna lack leadership quality. And them now gonna stand up for nothing. See, morals, everything are gone when you get rid of masculinity. Because men stand up for certain things. If we grow a certain way and we decide that we not believe in that, we just not believe in it. A woman can grow and not believe in this, and by next week or something else she gone to. Because that's within their nature. Anyway, because Popcaan unfollow him brother now, the world start killing him. And I say I'm a hypocrite because him and Drake are friend and him not real. In other words, them a try to change him name to Unicorn instead of Popcaan. You understand? So, me will give me opinion them now. Panda Mataya. Alright, me will show you that people are real hypocrite now. Popcaan grew up believing in our culture, saying no for the certain things, and him hold firm to it. See? That means nobody now have limits. Family, nobody now have limits. Popcaan unfollow him brother, and Popcaan are wicked. But some people who contradict with culture have a right to live them life.
And the last thing we want to ask you before you leave is, what is something that you haven't done that you want to do in the bedroom? Besides the orgy.
Anal, maybe.
So Popcaan have a right to unfollow him brother if him want to follow him brother. If him brother do something where him feel like say, yo, you know that name of my thing? Him have a right to do that, you know. Why it seems to me like when you remain straight or you decide your mind, say you stick to your culture, your original culture, and you ride it out till the end, is almost as if you're a tyrant, you're a devil. That is the picture where the world are painting now, you know. Now, when we see that video there, listen to me, man. Nobody never bow yet. Matter of fact, listen, apologize to everybody who never accused of being a bowcat. Because the youth here take the cake. Are the bowest man me ever seen. I mean, listen, that man enough, listen. When we see the video, are the shakiest thing me ever seen in my life. Remember, you know, people have a right to do what they want in their bedroom. Disclaimer. It is not me trying to tell anybody how to live. But this is not your bedroom. Once it made public, I know your bedroom. First of all, based on the video where me see, this man was fully aware of the fact said in that video. So at that time, being the fact say I represent a brand, he should have been conscious of the fact say, yo, anything can happen, this get out, you know. You can just imagine. You damage a man thing so much. Oh, that's when the man I keep back on his show. Nobody now gonna say unruly face, you know. Everybody will see the poster because of what you do. You gotta just say unruly feast. I know your bedroom anymore, it's not personal. So this is not anybody trying to tell you how to live. And this way you do on a video contradict everything that Popcaan is about. Popcaan are the white god, you know. You really make Popcaan have to hang down him head in shame now and go hang up him why them. You mash up the man whininess. The man royal whininess. You mash it up. The man up on the video. Listen where I say the man are the bowest cat me ever seen in my life. The man so horny. The man are like lick the dildo, you know. What the girl are using now? I never see this in my entire life. And I like the man just get catch on him there regularly just a eat a front. But the man bow past steroids. The man plug in. Like an Energizer bunny. Energizer bunny done. Done. Career done. Energizer jelly. And that's where it reach. Now but the bunny career. The bunny have to go pack him bag and left, man. That youth are different. Him sick. Him have the gold medal for bowing. Trust me, gold medal, Olympic. Nobody now broke film record, no time soon. Are the bowest man. So when a man like Popcaan now, his royal whininess, get put in a position for watch him good brother, when probably share a million spliff with, I do something like that. The man should have still follow him. Remember Instagram, everybody live them life and a base them life half an hour now. So Popcaan just decided in mind, say, alright, just unfollow him on Instagram something if I kinda at least. I don't really say nothing about the situation, but make the people them know say, if me unfollow him, that means I'm not too into him right now, you know. And oh no, kill a man for unfollow somebody as if to say him walk up to him brother with something and just bust him throat. Or him assault him brother physically. I saw now deal with Popcaan, you know. Like the man do one of the worst thing that has ever been done in a creation. You know how much wicked things me see done boy and no back it. But Popcaan unfollow him brother for some behavior where make him brand look away and no want him. Now I could touch upon the fact say Popcaan and Drake, like I say no found now say. No run out about, oh no, you're a hypocrite, cause Drake them suck this and Drake them suck that. How can the man be a hypocrite? Because a woman had a business with Drake them. Drake in our culture. Drake not grow up in our culture. If Popcaan did a burn the fire and became the Y God, and when you look him sign Shibada, a different something that. That's how the whole world could have slaughter him because both of them growing in the same culture. Who get which part make with this? Things that don't belong in our culture, somehow we still don't agree with it. But it doesn't mean we hate nobody or wouldn't do business with nobody from them, keep them thing to themselves because for them culture that. They're cultured that way. So Popcaan feel like say people should have been cultured like him. Let him down. So the whole Drake thing that when I try drag coming at this, Drake them. Enough people who say Drake this and Drake that, who have definitive proof them actually do that already. Definitive proof. All of them put now a song. No one if I want to say no rich man, no song. I not dash any scene in a club. And when you reach a yard, they fight rat and roach for dinner. So even if Drake say him eat one front in our song, he probably never did. I mean nah, say him not do it. But even if he does, Popcaan can still do business with him because that's business. And Drake cannot be held accountable for things we practice within our culture. Drake can only be held accountable for things that contradicts his own culture. If that make no sense to you. Now Papi, here where you go wrong. It's when you burn a fire. When you say why for Bowers, you never say why for Jamaican Bowers, and you have to make it clear. So whole lot of people feel say you're born bouting overall. So basically if you're a par with Drake, who is a known Bowers according to them, that's where you become a hypocrite. Me understand say the why is within the culture, you know. And it's easier to accept somebody will do it within for them culture, because you know business with them. Now that everybody say if you do, leave people life. Now that Popcaan do. Now low Popcaan, low people life. That's why I'm just keep the why in a theme culture and go deal with Drake them. So now Popcaan do the wrong thing when him still a deal with Drake. So him not about allow people life. If he still a watch what Drake them a do it for them out. So you say the whole of a hypocrite. It's just a big hypocrisy. All I know we are condemn Popcaan and a hypocrite. If Popcaan did watch Drake, them as a woman ain't nothing with them. When I say I'm a fool. Opportunity come on them boy, they walk left it cause him dunce, him mind small. Your mind is in the gutter. That you know that I do him right, you know. You know that, right? But let him keep in mind in the gutter locally because I'm culture that. And leave in mind out of the gutter internationally because that I got pain. We still claim on it convenient. Principles of convenience. At that on the 24/7. Una the hypocrite. Alright. Una kill Popcaan. See? And I act like Popcaan are the worst. Him done it him brother. I never seen no show the same concern when Popcaan and Not Nice did kick off. When Popcaan and Javinci did kick off. You have some blood people we are devil. Where your own blood we are devil. When I like you none at all. And you have some people where it's not your blood, where you're closer to. Why you never tell Popcaan say, yo, Uno are not nice I come from far, you and Javinci I come from far. Work it out. Why you never said at that time there? Why you never remind Popcaan say, not nice, I'm brother-in-law. Popcaan's sister have a son for not nice. Me never hear now say, yo, keep the peace. And work out whatever. Cause yo, no matter why another world, you know, nobody not perfect, you know. And people are gonna clash, you know. But it no means so if you hate one another, you know. People are gonna clash. Our opinions make people clash, you know. If you think I lie, check every comment section. I see where some of the people them kick off over some simple thing. People will have a clash of opinions at every interval. But I never hear nobody I say, yo, keep the peace between you and not nice. A whole heap of things not nice to feel. I never hear and say that. Whole heap of hits not nice create that energy there. That synergy there. That chemistry there. I never hear and tell him to keep that. When I tell him to allow it. So you say, you don't give advice based on the dirty ways when you have majority of the time. Popcaan are one of the only real artists we left in the game. We still give a genuine, authentic dancehall sound. So no been a wait for tear him down. No found so happy said this up. So you can go buy a Popcaan and come a front row for mix up. And another way we no found in our seat, Popcaan brother and Popcaan grew up within the same culture. Me assume him probably they grew up foreign. Me no know. Let me know in the comment section. Anybody will know if that youth grew up Jamaica. Let me know. But I could say him grew up Jamaica. Round papi them, with papi them. See? He knows the brand where Popcaan promote. Him know when can and can't do as it relates to protecting a brand. For example, if somebody come out now and I do some lewd thing in our Digicel shirt, in our uniform, our theme uniform, he will be fired. Why Digicel never mind them own business and not care when nobody want to do in them bedroom? No, you should have take off your Digicel shirt. You are representing a brand. And the youth supposed to represent Popcaan. Brand. Anything we ever hurt the brand, you're not supposed to do it. I just simple maths. Popcaan and Digicel him fire him brother. It's simple. It don't matter who you are. Family or friend, I have a brand to maintain. And if you contradict my brand in any way, you will be fired. How come all these corporate companies can fire people? Police get caught whole heap of time in them uniform and do all type of disgusting thing. You know what the comments I say? This man don't respect his uniform. So why you can't realize in that case as a Popcaan brother not respect him uniform, which is the unruly brand? Why you can't realize that? Because you're no more eager to tear down Popcaan, it trumps your thinking. No think you're just dying for type. You're just dying to have a field day upon him name because he is who he is. Right? Enough of not like jovial people neither, and Popcaan too jovial and happy. Only they dying to put a frown on him face. Don't it? Yes. You were waiting in the wings all along to try to make him look bad. See? So Mr. Why God, let me ask you something. See? When your brother call himself something like Jelly Bad, you never suspicious. Which part you ever say jelly and it not shaky? Then he go further. Go say him name Jelly Bad. That mean him shaky bad. So all of them red flags that he did from day one and you as the why God should have seen these red flags. See? Food for thought, bro. Our culture has always dictated how we act. Our music. We always follow our music. All of a sudden the music now influence again, right? This is how our culture used to tell you.
Be me daddy from a funny man. Cut him off. Damn right. He could have been me brother from a Popcaan. Cut him off.
You get it now? Music always dictate the culture. You think Popcaan are gonna cry tears when him watch it and say I'm good brother, this him have to go cut off now. But the man have to stand up for what him believe in. What wrong with that? People who stand for what them believe in now just suddenly just look like a big devil to the world, like, you know? It's 2022. Get with the times. And they try to use the media and try to use the modern times to make you look so backward when all you do is stand up for something where you believe in. Belief, nah, no time frame, you know. Matter of fact, you don't think fuck bat in you? You don't think sucked in you? And all of them paganism there and all of them ritual they when I worship now in a modern time. You don't think I know them thing they start? Why not never tell them when them come with all of them fuck there in a modern time? Come goon, why not never tell them so them are living at the past? Some fuckery start from way back down in the Roman Greco era. Before Christ, AD. Almighty have to destroy so much civilizations based on the dirty life of them that live. And them people them manage to carry them dirty life from them time there to present time where we are living now. Come go no, I wanna hug it up. I wanna take it. No. We are live the dirty life. Never tell them say them are living in the past. Why you never tell them when them come with them dirty ways say it's 2022? You know, really dumb enough for things say enough of them bullshit here when I hug up right now new. But if a man ever dumb enough, bold enough to stand up for him right and say, oh, me nah do them thing there, you know, deal with it like a yesterday it make. How illiterate art thou? You don't know history, none at all. You know dunce, most of you know. You know tell people say them backward when you know hug up backward customs and principles. So I could discuss backward then. If you fuck batty, you're backward. And if you suck pussy, you're backward. Guess why? All those customs and principles came from back, pun intended, in the days. So who are the backward person? Yes, sir. People from Jesus' days, before Jesus, the caveman them, did have beliefs. So why not try to turn belief in a thing that if you believe certain thing and you still stick to something you learned from way back, you're not modern enough. Them try to use time to dictate and contradict your thought process. That don't make no sense. You know what me soon I try to do? Me say Babylon, I need to get successful. Babylon have been doing this. Them I try to remove consequences out of the thing. And when since people start pet corruption so much, that's a man can't find out say him brother corrupted and decide say I'll do something about it and him have a right to do it. If there is no consequences for our action, what will serve as a deterrent for anything we're wrong? But guess what? There's no need for deterrent because the world not see nothing wrong with corruption again. Them only see things wrong when you decide say you hold your morals. Them only see things wrong and you're living at the past. And you're backward when you stand up for what you believe in. As long as that belief is standing on moral grounds. Stand up for what you believe in at every turn, every fucking point. Because I'm going to tell you something. So the brother what they say in my glasses? Him say, he who stands for nothing, fall for anything. Remember that.